Hiya dudes, welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. Got some crazy air going on, that's good. Back in the mountains in Scotland on the NC 500. Right, get to it. Day 2 from the book is Winnie the Pooh and the sleepover. Comfortable piglet? Pooh asked. Hang on, just say that like it was a question. Comfortable piglet? Pooh asked. The two friends were having a sleepover at Pooh's house. When I say Pooh, I think of Winnie the Pooh, and I also think, I've got to go. I've got to go right now. Look at the mountains. There's a motorhome. Oh yes, Piglet replied. Oh yes, Piglet replied. Good night, Pooh Bear. I'm confused already. Right. Excuse me. Piglet lay in the darkness of Pooh's room. The darkness at Pooh's house was much, much darker than it was at Piglet's house. That's the cost of living crisis right there. He's not putting the lights on. We're all suffering. Pooh's bedroom was also much quieter than his own room at night. Alright, what's going on in his room? Why is it so noisy? What's going on? Pooh Bear, whispered. Pooh Bear, whispered Piglet. Piglet whispered. There was no answer. I'm not surprised with that pause, because I got all confused. Sorry about that. Just enjoy the mountains. Stop picking on me. Piglet heard a soft, low rumbling. The sound grew louder, then softer, over and over again. Is that the sound of a heffalump? Piglet wondered. I don't know, what's a heffalump? I've been out for a few birds that look like heffalumps. Oh dear, Piglet shouted, running to Pooh's bed. Wake up, please, Pooh. Pooh said drowsily, sitting up. Piglet was hiding under the covers in Pooh's bed. Get in your own bed, Piglet. It's like kids mucking about, innit? When it's time to go to bed, boys and girls, go to bed, go in your own bed. Because otherwise, if you get together, you're either fighting or playing, making too much noise. Shh. Grown-ups need grown-up time. Why, Piglet, said Pooh. What's the matter? It's that horrible noise, Pooh, Piglet stammered. He listened for the noise, then realised he couldn't hear it. That's funny, said Piglet. The noise stopped as soon as you woke up, Pooh. Said Pooh. He shrugged. Is it me, or is Pooh trumping in bed? He shrugged. Then he yawned. I guess that means we can go back to sleep. Yeah, because he's got rid of all the... Pooh Bear said, Piglet timidly. Could we have... Poor, what's that smell? He didn't say that, it's not in there, I just made that up. Have the rest of our sleepover another night. I'm just used to sleeping in my own house. Alright, you're in someone else's house, don't freak out, it's all good. Pooh put his arm around Piglet. I understand, Piglet, he said. He helped Piglet gather more mountains. Gather his things, and then hand in hand they walked to Piglet's house. Piglet was happy to be at home. Thank you so much for understanding, he said. I suppose you'll need to get home to bed now. I bet he does. I bet it's the middle of the night. I bet it was a right palaver having to get up and then think, oh, I could just go to sleep, just go to bed. But no, got to get up in the dark, walk you all the way home. High maintenance. Right. Piglet was happy to be home. Thank you so much for understanding. Now I'm reading the same lines again, sorry. I suppose you need to get home bed now. That does sound like the thing to do, Pooh replied, but first I must sit down for a little rest. While Piglet put his things away, Pooh sat down in the chair. By the time Piglet came back, I'm confused. Wasn't Piglet going home to go to sleep? Is this a different day? Hang on, we're nearly at the end, let's just get through it. While Piglet put his things away, Pooh sat down in a chair. By the time Piglet came back, Pooh was making a soft, low, rumbling sound. He's got the trumps again. But in the comfort of his own house. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter in your own house, does it? You just trump away. In someone else's house, you've got to, you know, do a sly one outside the door. It didn't strike Piglet as anything other than the sound of one's sleeping bear snoring. He was snoring, he wasn't doing the old... Sweet dreams, Pooh Bear, he whispered. Piglet climbed into his own bed and drifted off to sleep. It seemed that he and Pooh were having their best friend sleepover after all. Right, what happened there? Because I got totally confused when I get sidetracked. Were they having the sleepover at Pooh's house? Get off, Midgie. There's midgies here in Scotland, you've got to be careful. And then Piglet kicked off, so they had to go around Piglet's because he's a drama queen. There's always one, isn't there? Right, mountains. I might do 2 in the morning. It looks like it's gonna come down. Right, thanks for watching. That was day 2. Happy Vlogmas. See you later, dudes. Love you. Bye.
Oh, it's time for Christmas. Oh, it's time for us. Oh, it's time.